Hi everyone and welcome to Civilization 5. So, we'll be doing another game with Vox Populi. Some of you probably already knew this is coming, but for those of you who didn't, we will be playing as the Inca. And one of the reasons I decided to play as the Inca is because they are quite unique in Vox Populi, because all of their units can enter mountain tiles. Not only that, they can build cities on mountains, they can build roads and railroads. It's just amazing. I already played with it a little bit on livestream some time ago, and it's just great. So we'll be playing as the Inca, and I'm using the Planet Simulator map just to give it a shot. It has a few interesting advanced options, like the option to start all the civilizations on the biggest continent, which I am using in here. So we are guaranteed to have everyone on the same continent. So, let's get started, shall we? I'm looking forward to this. Here's our starting location. We got some gold. +1 gold, +1 culture. And the monopoly bonus is plus 25% golden age length. Yeah, that's not too bad. Do we want to move? Okay, we didn't reveal much. I think we'll just settle on spot. We also got some cotton nearby. Alright, let's settle on spot. Seems reasonable. Alright, we'll work the growth tiles for now. We don't have that much production initially, but there are quite a few hills in range. Which means we should be fine in the long run. I'm not too worried about that. Alright, as for our research, we'll start from animal husbandry to reveal horses on the map. I am playing with strategic balance, so that means we should have all the important strategic resources. I really wouldn't want to play Vox Populi without iron. That's one of the most important strategic resources. Also coal. But I definitely wouldn't want to play without that. Which is why I'm using strategic balance. Anyway, let's scout around a little bit and find some ruins. Here's the first one already. Hopefully we'll have a lot of mountains nearby, just to take advantage of our unique ability. +1 population, and that gives us 3. Very nice. We'll work the hill to get some hammers. And here's our first promotion. Trailblazer. Let's keep moving. We'll send our other pathfinder in the opposite direction. Another ruin, nice. Give me some gold. Advanced weapons. Alright. We'll get a scout instead. Works for me. Let's enter the mountain tiles then. I'll show you how exactly it works. There isn't even any movement penalty. It's just amazing, especially if you have a lot of mountains nearby. Not to mention you can start a city on top of a mountain. Okay, our first neighbor. And ooh, there's a natural wonder. It's a little bit far away, but it's there. We'll keep that in mind. So, next up, we probably want a worker ASAP. To start improving our tiles, we'll definitely need a few mines nearby. Not only to connect the luxuries, but to get some decent production, obviously. It's weird that the Ottomans didn't pick up that ruin. Alright. So there's animal husbandry. And we got some gold. Let's see, we got horses, nice. We'll work that tile right away. And we could buy the forested hill. It's 2 food, 1 production. Okay, let's grab that one. For better early yields. And yeah, worker is next. As for our research, we'll need mining. Especially once that worker is done. Alright, let's go find some more ruins. Here's another one. Quite a lot of mountains nearby. That's good, and Gandhi is our neighbor. Alright. Oh great, he stole our ruin. Well, fine. He'll pay for it in the future. Most likely. Quite a lot of gold in the area. And another neighbor, Rome. And he's going to steal another ruin. Alright. No, the Ottomans did. Not that it really makes a difference. It does not. Another wonder! This one is much closer. I would really like to grab that one. +2 production per era. Yeah, this is much closer. I think this is going to be our first city. Yeah, this is definitely going to be our first city. It's not even that far from our capital. Okay. And we still got a ruin nearby. We got some cattle in the area. Hopefully none of these neighbors are too close. Because now I really want this location. We got trapping for free. Nice. Well, thanks for that. How's our city doing? 4 population. Should we work the floodplain? I think so. 10 turns for the city to grow. We'll finish the worker and then get a slinger, because we need some units to defend ourselves. From barbarians, if nothing else. Anything else in here? Oh, there's a city-state nearby. It's actually in range of the wonder. We need to hurry up. Otherwise the city-state will steal the wonder. We wouldn't want that, would we? No, definitely not. Is there anyone nearby? Doesn't look like it. Another city-state? Okay then. Yeah, if we hurry up, the city-state shouldn't steal the wonder. I wouldn't mind getting both. The other one isn't as good. But if we get a chance to grab the other one, we will. But for now, we are prioritizing Cerro de Potosi. It's a better city and a better wonder, I would say. A luxury, a little bit too far away, but we got yet another ruin. And a new tile. Should we work that one? Maybe not yet. We can save 1 turn on the worker. Okay, let's do that then. And then we'll switch back to the floodplain. Seems reasonable. There's mining. And what's next? Probably pottery, so that we can get a scientist, a settler. More barbarians. This area seems pretty nice. I see a few good city locations. Another city-state, Jerusalem this time. And there's our worker. Let's improve the horses first. We can always sell them. Not to mention we'll improve the yields. So next up we'll get a slinger. The monument will be a little bit late, but oh well. We have to prioritize something. And right now we need a unit to defend ourselves, and then the settler ASAP. Here's another sieve. That's Sweden this time. They aren't really a neighbor, but we know they are there. So let's maybe heal that Pathfinder. We can't heal on top of a mountain, which makes sense. Let's maybe move away from that barbarian camp a little bit. Yup. Here's another one. Not safe staying here, that's for sure. Nope. The mightiest rulers in history. Military power, Rome is in the lead. How close is Rome? Another city-state? Where exactly is Rome? We don't really know just yet. Oh, and that barbarian camp is a little bit too close to our city for my taste. It's like
Oh,
4 or 5 tiles away. Yeah, 5 tiles away. Which is why we need that slinger. Let's heal these guys back to full. Alright. We found quite a few city-states already. One more turn. And then we'll have one turn of something before we finish pottery. And yet another city-state. That's a lot of city-states in this general area. There's the slinger. So we'll do one turn of the monument and then switch to the settler. Seeing how we'll need that monument as soon as possible. There's pottery. And the wheel to unlock the council, as well as roads. Yup. So, switch to the settler. Can we speed up the settler a bit? 12 turns. Can we do better than that? Possibly. 11 turns, that is a little bit better. Okay. We saved one turn. Better than nothing. We might save one more once we finish the pasture. That's definitely a possibility. Now, we'll likely have to move away and heal up before we kill the barbarian archer. Maybe Rome will attack him?
Gelin pazarlığa tutuşalım.
Also, do you want to sell the horses? That's a good question. Maybe. Who do we want to sell them to? We can sell one each.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हूँ।
Let's check Gandhi. He doesn't want our horses, alright. What about Sweden?
Ah, välkommen.
1 gold per turn.
Fortsätt.
Not exactly impressive. What about Rome? Oh, he only has 1 gold per turn. Alright. Portugal.
Yes.
I don't think anyone will give us more than 1 gold per turn.
Μέλημα.
I think we could get 2 gold per turn here, but we would lose relations. We can, however, improve relations by giving them a good deal. Sure, that works.
Ομολογεί.
1 horse.
मैं आपकी
And
शांति
1
की
horse to
कामना
Gandhi. Wait, no, Gandhi didn't want it.
आप क्या कह रहे थे?
No, Gandhi didn't want it.
Salve.
Rome doesn't want it either. The
Selamlar.
Ottomans. Okay, 1 horse to the Ottomans. And I think that's that.
Ah, välkommen.
1 horse to Sweden. Good enough. Okay, what's next? We should hook up the gold. Off you go then. Oh great, another barbarian incoming. Maybe we should just buy a unit. We could buy another slinger. I'm thinking we should. Okay, fine, 2 slingers. Maybe move into the city for a moment. We can start something else while we're at it, but I'd like to get that mine ASAP. We should try to secure our future monopolies after we grab the natural wonder, which most likely means gold. Yeah, we will almost certainly get gold monopoly in the future, but we need to secure as much gold as possible, just to make sure that's actually going to happen. Kill this guy. That's not enough, really? Now it's enough. Go improve that gold, thanks. 2 slingers will be more than enough. Oh, that barbarian camp is actually gone now. I think Rome got rid of it. Hey, sure, there are still more camps in the area. We could get rid of this one. Well, clearly they sent a unit towards our capital. We should look into that. Oh yeah. Policies. So, since I played my previous game with progress, I think I'll try tradition this time around. It seems pretty damn good. Let's see what the AI's picked up. Progress, authority, 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 authority. Oh. Is everyone going authority, really? Okay. I'll still go tradition. But we should watch our backs. Seeing how almost everyone is going authority. We don't have any direct neighbors, so that's a good thing. But at the same time, we need some trading partners. Our second city should be able to send some trade routes. We can always send trade routes to city-states, if nothing else. That's likely what we'll do. And +1 visibility range, nice. This'll be a pretty good location for a city. That's a lot of wheat. And a lot of fish over here. A little bit too far north, unfortunately. So hold on, we still need an escort for our settler. One slinger will have to be enough. It should be enough, especially with logistics. Slingers are pretty damn good. Maybe we should attack someone early on to take advantage of that. We should definitely recruit as many slingers as possible. Just to get a lot of ranged units with logistics. It will be useful in the future. So this will be quite easy, that's just a brood. There's the wheel. And the settler is almost done. Looking good. As for our next research, probably trade. To be able to get caravans. We don't need plantations just yet, we will need them for cotton, but our border didn't expand there just yet. It probably will soon. But I would like to get a trade route ASAP. We'll get a trade first. Oh, another archer incoming. Well, alright. That's a bit of a problem. I guess we have to back up slightly for a moment. Let's just get another slinger real quick. And lock the tiles manually. Yeah, this will do. The Pathfinder is not exactly a strong military unit. He can't really kill an archer. So, how's that wonder? We need to hurry up. Which exact tile will we settle on? Let's have a look. This one? We will get the horses, we will get gold, wheat, we'll get the cattle, and quite a few hills. Yeah, I think that one will be best. That seems to be the case. That archer is going to be slightly annoying. Right, do we want barrage or accuracy? I think I prefer accuracy for combat strength versus units above 50 health, as opposed to below 50 health. Yup. How's everyone doing on tech progress? 7 techs for Sweden. Looks like Sweden is in the lead right now. 1 tech ahead of us. Okay then. Plus 20 gold. So yeah, I have to wait for the slinger. Unfortunately. Alright. Doesn't matter. What matters right now is getting that wonder. That's the most important part. Hopefully the city-state won't steal it. I really want that city. It will be so good, especially later in the game, with the higher production bonus. You know, let's just start a farm. To give our workers something to do. Oh hi, a barbarian camp, alright. Doesn't really matter. Plus on population. That will be slightly better. In before the city-state gets the wonder. 1 turn before we settle our city. I don't think they will. But I'll feel better once we actually get the location. And buy the tile. I don't think we'll be able to afford it right away. We'll need some extra gold. But we are still settling. Yep, we are. We need 55. Okay, we can grab it right away. Nice. We aren't going to work it just yet, because, you know, our city will grow very slowly if we work it right away. But once we get more population, we will work it for sure. Don't worry. That's kind of the whole point of settling here. Bronze working next to reveal Aaron on the map. And let's start with a monument. To expand our borders. ASAP. The slinger is almost ready. Did we meet all the AIs already? Yeah, we did. Nice. So, council. In fact, let's get council before the monument. Yeah, science will be a little bit more important than culture right now. As much as I like culture. I like science too. Down you go. Might also finish that farm, I think. Although... Now let's go finish the mine. It was basically almost done. It was like 2 turns away. Another city-state, good. Yeah, 2 turns. You heal back to full. Who's our closest neighbor anyway? Is that really Portugal? Well, not really. Because there's a sea blocking the way. We would have to go through here, through all that jungle. I'm thinking it might be the Ottomans. We just need to find them. Or just wait to exchange embassies. Then we'll see where exactly they are. 2 population already. Alright, let's get at least +1 before we start working the wonder. This is going to be such a good city in the long run. The city-state targeted a barbarian camp, but which one? This one. We aren't too far away. And this one. For Jerusalem. Yeah, sure, let's get the city-state quest done. Always a little bit of influence for free. There's no reason not to get it. So, there's the mine. Let's finish our farm and then we'll get the other mine. Seems reasonable. Anyone targeting this camp? Nope. Not yet. It will be a slight annoyance. But I'd rather get the city-state quests done. Then we can take care of the other camp. Yup. So, 3 turns to finish the council. I think we'll grab 1 more slinger, or maybe a granary, and then a settler. Or a monument. Basically, finish 1 more building after the council, and then get our next settler. Yep, sounds good to me. There are still quite a few really good city locations in the area. And quite a few good locations for future terrace farms. Like this one. Yeah, this will be a pretty damn good terrace farm. There's not a lot that's decent around it, unfortunately. But over here, for example, there's an oasis, a river, sheep, gold. So this will likely be a city on one of these tiles. Not sure which one exactly just yet, but we got time to decide. We'll decide once we actually get that settler. So, a spearman, alright. That might take a little bit longer. Promotion. Yes, finish the farm. Statue of Zeus. We don't know who built it. Okay. You might as well heal back to full. Let's kill this guy and get our influence. Won't take too long with logistics. And we got +1 population already. I think we can start working the wonder now. We could certainly use the gold. Not to mention production. Yeah, the city will still grow at a reasonable pace. Good enough. And there it is. We got our influence with Jerusalem. How's the Pantheon coming along? We need 50 faith. Alright, we'll get there. We probably won't get anything amazing for our Pantheon, but that's fine. I'm not really prioritizing religion here. We do have one more quest for a barbarian camp down here. From 2 different city-states too. Yeah, we should definitely try to get that one. As for our next policy, or our first policy in tradition, let's get sovereignty. This will give us an artist specialist in our capital. And we could certainly use some culture. So there it is. 4 turns for the city to grow. Can we speed that up? Yep, 2 turns. Sounds good, that will be 6 population. Then we can switch tile assignments again. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, we should probably take care of that guy. And get rid of this barbarian camp, because they will keep spawning units. We don't really want that. Nope, we certainly don't. One more turn. Oh, and bronze working. Where's the iron? We need as much as possible. 6 iron, nice. Some more to the west. And to the east. 6 iron to the west. Yeah, this is almost certainly going to be a city. Yeah, this will be a city for sure. In fact, that should be our next city. Can we grab everything? We could settle on top of wheat. Then we'll get the silver. All the iron in the area. The sheep. We'll be slightly out of range of that gold. But I do want this to be a coastal city. It makes more sense to settle on top of the wheat than on this hill over here. If we settle on the hill, we won't get the silver. Yeah, I think we'll just settle on top of the wheat. Seems to be the best option right now. Heal back to full. And let's kill this guy. And get rid of that barbarian camp. I don't want it to keep spawning units. As for our next research, probably calendar and then writing to unlock the library. Yeah, sounds good. And there's 6 population. We'll finish the monument and then get our next settler. Let's change tile priorities a little bit. We'll lock these. Actually, I think this is fine. Yeah, this is actually fine. Looks good to me. Where do you think you're going? I don't think so, buddy. Grab the mine. Yeah, he's trying to run away. How cute. Goodbye. The camp is already gone. Let's go get the quest done. That camp is basically in the middle of city-states, so hopefully no one is going to destroy it before we get there. I'd like that influence. Anyway, I think this is a good moment to make a cut. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the first episode. Let me know what you think about the Inca so far. I love them. Anyway, that's it for this episode, and I'll see you next time.